So, like, did you guys know that your brain requires between, like, 130 to 150 carbohydrates a day to maintain function? Because I didn't know that. I did not know that. And I have worked in the fitness industry, in the healthy lifestyle fitness industry, and worked one-on-one with nutritionists and helped clients. And I never knew that, right? So part of what's led to my hypoglycemia is the fact that I don't eat carbs. Like, the fuck you talking about? Why would I need carbs? I'm fat. I don't need carbs, right? No, your brain still needs carbs. Your brain takes carbs or glucose and uses that for brain food. And that's what it does. Your brain needs glucose to function, and it derives that from carbs. So, fuck anyone who tells you not to eat carbs. They're lying to you. Don't do it. Yeah, oh, you use your body fat as carbs. No, your brain will stop functioning. Like, I mean, I feel like I've put myself through enough hell for all of you. Like, just, please, please don't do that. So, I'm gonna go eat some delicious ass carbs, and with protein and with healthy fats. And that's the thing. We gotta eat balanced meals, which I don't know about you guys, but I was never taught. I was just like taught, hey, don't eat carbs because they make you fat. Eat protein, eat lean meats, eat whole grains, and you'll be fine. Well, I kind of skipped the whole grains thing, which might have helped the carbs, but, like, I mean, there was a period of time where I was living off of nothing but the lowest calorie vegetables I could find. I mean, cucumbers and celery, and carrots, and then cold pressed juices and lemon and cayenne pepper and maple syrup water. Like, there was a period of my life where that was my diet. And I worked out every single day. And yeah, I was 105 pounds. I was a size 00. Like, yeah. Yeah, I looked that way. And I was 24. So my body could handle it. But I'm not 24 anymore. I'm 30. And my body says, no, if you do that kind of shit, we're shutting down. My body said, nah, girl, you gotta eat real food. And so I've recently learned, like, yo, you gotta have natural fats, healthy carbs, and protein in every meal and in every snack. And for me, I'm supposed to eat like every 4 to 6 hours. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not underweight. It's just I eat so little. That's what I'm supposed to do. So it's, man, like, I don't know what I do. Sorry. Oh, okay, there we go. It's rough as shit. Like, I am waking up my family by talking, but something my doctor pointed out last time I saw her was that she's like, oh, you seem like you don't get any joy out of eating. And I'm like, no shit. Like, I've been super honest with my doctors, and I'm like, you guys don't know nearly as much as they do, but it's like, no, I've had an eating disorder since I was 12. I mean, significantly since I was 12, if not before then. I'm 30 years old. That's 18 years. And yeah, there are times where I was at a healthier weight or at a less healthy weight, but I was sick the entire time. Like, I was. And it's like, I was never comfortable saying this to medical professionals because I felt like they would dismiss it because it's like, okay, I was never hospitalized, I was never diagnosed, I never fit the criteria for bulimia or anorexia. I had EDNOS, or eating disorder not otherwise specified. EDNOS. And it is starting to be diagnosed. However, it's a very tough, as all eating disorders are tough to get as diagnosis. So I would never admit that. Sorry, this lighting is just gonna kill me. Oh god, that's better. Okay. So I would never bring that up to a doctor because I felt like it wasn't my place, because no one had diagnosed me with that. But when I went to my current doctor, I had my mom come with me. She was like, no, she has anxiety, she has depression, she has a history of an eating disorder, and this is someone who's not just making this shit up for my behalf. No, she's watched me, she's raised me, she's we haven't lived together the entire time, but she's seen, even recently, how severe some of these things are. And she watched me have 2 seizures, which, after having multiple neurological exams, they do lead to hypoglycemia, which comes from low blood sugar, which comes from fasting. At this point, if this was something that caused I mean, even the fact that it's caused my diabetes, could potentially cause major heart problems. That's actually the number one cause of why anorexics die, is from heart failure. I'm not an anorexic. I don't meet that criteria, but I have an eating disorder not otherwise specified, or EDNOS. And it's a lot harder to get diagnosed. It's a lot harder to get treatment because it's a combination of everything. And at this point, like, I'm fucking 30, okay? Like, I don't give a shit about being skinny anymore. Yeah, if I see the number on the scale go down, I enjoy that. It's a serotonin boost. I don't allow scales in my house. I don't. My mom wanted to get one to track her weight, and I said, absolutely not. We can't have a scale in this house. Like, I can't, because I will weigh myself 8 times a day, like I used to. And I will track it, and I will start tracking every calorie I eat, and I will relapse in a much heavier way if I have a scale at my disposal. I get weighed at the doctor's office, and currently I'm going to the doctor's office all the fucking time. That in itself is a little triggering. I've lost a shitload of weight. I lost about 20 to 25 pounds in 1 month. And then over the course of 6 months, I've lost 40, but 20 of them were in 1 month. And I just know that from being at the doctor. And they were so happy for me. They were so proud. Like, oh, well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I laid in bed, depressed as shit, did nothing, barely ate, quit drinking, and basically just starved away 20 pounds. And the medical community applauded me for that. And they still want me to lose weight, knowing I barely eat. I don't know how much clearer I can make it. Like, dude, like, I can go days without eating and it doesn't faze me. Like, and then, oof, and I got a comment from a friend of mine about, oh, well, the human body can survive X amount of days without food. I'm like, bitch, this was on my post. And I'm like, I have an eating disorder and I'm a diabetic with hypoglycemia. I cannot go days without eating or I will die. Because I've tried it. Like, no, I end up having seizures and they lead to death because I have fucked up my metabolism so much that I don't produce enough glucose or absorb enough I don't know exactly how it works, but either way, I fucked up my system enough from my eating disorder to, like, not function as, like, the ideal fucking human. Like, and this is a friend of mine who I've known for a long time, but I mean, it was an insensitive remark, and he didn't mean it that way, but still, like, no, not every human can go 3 days, which is, I don't know, it's about 3, the survivalist guide is 3 days without water, or you'll die, or 3 weeks without food, or you'll die, or 3 minutes without oxygen. And, like, okay, with whom? Like, according to whom and for whom? Because that's, shut the fuck up. Like, hey, dude, like, if I stress out too much and don't eat for 24 hours, I could end up in the ER or in a diabetic seizure or coma or death. So, take your advice and fucking shove it. On that note, hey, I know most of you guys don't get to the end of my videos, but I really want someone to help me edit these and add some you know, some blurbs, add some breaks, or just help me structure these. So if anyone who follows me is savvy with YouTube and is willing to help, we can work something out. I'd really appreciate it. Oh fuck, there was something else. Yeah, about, I mean, editor can cut out the rambling. Yeah, I think that's all I have for right now. I'm gonna be posting some other updates on some of my social media, given some requests that I've had recently, and it's 2020, man, and I gotta make some money, so. But I would really like to grow this channel and have it be just an honest expression of how depression affects individuals and how struggling it is to navigate the healthcare system. I would love to add some music to this, but I don't want to get copyright stricken. Like, I would be playing music in the background, but I don't know the legality on this. Nothing on here is monetized. I think I could probably play what I want, but I don't know. I don't want to get sued. But if anyone who knows more about YouTube than me wants to help, I will appreciate it. I will reward you in any way I can. Oh, peace, love, stay radical, and I will talk to you guys soon. Much love. Good night.